Hey Marvel fans, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, name is House Nerdy, and there's been a bunch of crazy Marvel news that's come out over the past week that I want to talk about and break down. Now, starting off with one of the bigger pieces of news from the past week was Emilia Clarke's character being revealed. Now, if you don't want spoilers, you don't like it, you don't want it, leave now. Major spoilers ahead. It was revealed that she'll be playing Varanki the Skrull Queen. Yes, you heard me right. The Skrull Queen, which is a big deal, big deal for the Secret Invasion show. So a lot of people were upset, understandably, because the Secret Invasion storyline revolves around suspense and mystery. And if you know who the Queen of the Skrulls is, it kind of will ruin that experience in the end, right? It'll be cool seeing it in live action. It'll be cool seeing how the Skrulls operate and how Nick Fury is dealing with space threats and him in space. All of that will be cool. But it will kind of just ruin some of that, intrigue from the comic book storyline. But thankfully, Grace Randolph went on to clarify, saying that it's going to be different from the comics, like pretty different, like the MCU usually does. So it's not going to be a one-to-one, right? She said that it's probably going to be the case that she's going to be Talos's daughter and she's going to be a rebel leader. And how I imagine it is, the Skrulls are going to be going through kind of a civil war, right? Like there's going to be a side that wants to be more aggressive. There's going to be a side that wants to be more peaceful. So I think she's going to be kind of the aggressive side's leader. You know what I mean? So it's kind of similar. Like it's functioning the same way as the comic books, but it's not the exact same. And I don't think this show is going to be the Secret Invasion comic book. I think it's going to be a precursor, the introduction. And I think over the span of a couple movies, we'll be seeing those elements incorporated, like who did it, who's a Skrull, what's going on, stuff like that. The cool stuff from the comics that we love, the mystery and the intrigue. So after she said that, a lot of people calmed down. They felt better, including me. Where it stands right now, where I stand with it, is excitement. I've been excited for the show. I don't think it's going to be as crazy as like a Loki or even a Moon Knight, but I think it's gonna be a really good show. They got a star-studded cast, and I'm really intrigued. Now, the next bit of news is pretty interesting. It came from Grace Randolph, and the first tweet she put out was saying that Blade is going to take place in the 20s and 30s. And my initial reaction, cool. He's gonna be older because in the comics he was born in the 20s and 30s, but if he's gonna be Blade in the 20s and 30s, he would have to be older. So I was like, great. Then okay, we're okay. The early 20th century vampires, I love it. It sounds cool. Sign me up. I was all on board for it. Then she clarified, saying that it's not gonna be all in the 20s and 30s. Some of it's going to be in the 20s and 30s, and some of it's going to take place in the modern times, and the parts in the modern times are going to be with Kit Harington, Black Knight, hanging out with Blade. Now, when I heard this, I was like, okay, so the parts in the 20s and 30s are probably going to be his childhood, and I'm going to love this bromance with Blade and Black Knight that they started in Eternals. I love that they're connecting it, they're tying it back. I love that aspect, and I just think they're going to have a really fun time. Those are two great actors, Mahershala, Kit Harington, and I think they're just going to have a real fun time with it. Like, two dudes being dudes. What's better than that? It's gonna be great. I'm really excited for it. I think Mahershala is gonna be the perfect Blade. I think he's gonna be better than Wesley Snipes. Yes, you heard me say it. I love him. He's a great actor, and I love Kit Harington. I think he's gonna bring so much to the Black Knight role. Really cool, and be a great dive into the supernatural side of the MCU. Now, for a final piece of news, I'm going to be talking about the biggest story of the week, which was Nova. It has finally been confirmed for the MCU. We're finally getting it. It's been a long time running. I mean, since I've been watching Infinity War, I've been hearing about it. There's articles going back to Iron Man rumors of Nova coming. So a lot of people have been anticipating this for a long time. And it's just excitement and hypeness all around the fandom for it. And another piece of information we know is that it's going to have the Moon Knight writer. And from what I've seen from reviews and just a little bit of, featurettes, snippets, and, small little trailers we've gotten from Moon Knight, seems great. The dialogue seems great. And I think they got him a good writer, especially for the character of Richard Rider. And I think it's pretty fun. He's going to be going from writing for Marvel's Batman to writing for a Superman-esque character, right? Maybe not exactly, but just the way they function. He's a really morally good character. Captain America, Spider-Man, that type of vibe is what he gives off. So I'm excited for it. I'm interested to see how he handles it. I'm interested to see who's going to be playing Nova. I haven't heard any casting rumors, so I don't know. Feel like Aaron Taylor Johnson actually would have been a good one, but he's already been Quicksilver and he's gonna be Kraven the Hunter. So I don't know, somebody of that ilk, maybe like a Liam Hemsworth, maybe, I don't know. I don't know, somebody like that, like 6'3", kind of, bulky, just decent size, Captain America size, like Chris Evans. So like a Zac Efron, maybe, like just something in that vein, right? I think would be good, and I'm really interested to see how they really play the character. I mean, I want to see how, if he's gonna be more stoic, more, I don't know, say passionate or something of that nature. I don't know, more, is he gonna be like Captain America, who really doesn't say many jokes? He's kind of the straight man. I don't know how they're gonna play it. I imagine he's not gonna be like a Peter Quinn or Spider-Man, and he's not gonna be saying jokes and doing all that. That's more Sam Alexander. I'm excited. It's up in the air whether it's going to be a movie or a TV show. My preference would be a TV show. I think it just lends itself to that. And I mean, it's just more story. Like, I like having like 6 to 8 hours. If they do 10 episodes, like 10 hours of Nova, like I want that much time. And I don't know if we need a whole movie, right? I don't know. Cause like, I don't know. I just feel like a episode format would lend itself better. We already know probably the premise of what he's gonna be like, how he's gonna be introduced, right? Because Thanos, his line in Infinity War, destroyed, decimated Xandar. Probably gonna get his powers from somebody, whoever the Nova Prime is of the Nova Corps at that time, maybe, and they'll give it to Richard Rider. Probably like a 5 to 10 minute sequence, whether it's a movie or a TV show. But I'm really interested to see which one it's gonna be. Like I said, my hope is TV show, but either way, I'm excited. I love the character. I think it's gonna be a great show or movie, whatever it is, and I'm just really excited. We've been waiting for this for a long time, and I'm really interested to see his power level is gonna be like, is he gonna be Captain Marvel power level, or are they gonna tone him down? I don't know. I'm also interested to see if he like knows people like Captain Marvel, people like the Guardians of the Galaxy. He should, like, you could pick up, he's already been exploring the galaxy, get through his backstory pretty quickly, and he'll jump into where he's been already Nova for a couple years, and he's seen some things, done some things, knows some people. I think that'd be cool and interesting. And then that's really what I'm hoping for. Like I said, it was a crazy week of Marvel news. I'm really excited. It's going to be a fun Marvel time. We got Moon Knight. Morbius seems like it's going to be a bit of a disappointment, but we're going to get past that. We're going to get to Doctor Strange. We're going to get to Thor Love and Thunder. And She-Hulk, there's been some iffy reports on that, but it seems like my kind of show. Deadpool fan here, so foil breaking seems like my type of thing, so I'm interested in that. And it's Marvel. It's not gonna be my type of thing, because no Inhumans or nothing like that, but it seems like it's gonna be still a decent show. It's still Marvel. I'm okay with the Ms. Marvel character, so a lot of interesting things coming up Marvel, and I'm really excited. Agree, disagree, leave opinions down below. Peace out.